it's Bridget, and today I'm going to be doing a Q&A video. I am pulling all of these questions from Instagram, so if you're not following me on Instagram, you should. It's free, and I post pretty much every day, so follow me at @BrokeButBougie. But let's get into the questions for this Q&A video. All right, first question comes from Miss Nick. She asks, how did you get your style and how did you become comfortable expressing it? I don't know how I got my style, and as far as like how did you become comfortable with it, I feel like style is sort of like an ever-evolving thing, and one of the things I love about fashion is you can constantly like change and try new things depending on how you're feeling that day or what event you're going to or whatever. So my thing with fashion and being comfortable is just wear what you feel comfortable wearing, and obviously wear things that are like appropriate for where you're going, but I don't know if I'm totally comfortable with it yet. I think I just enjoy trying new things, and yeah, I love fashion. Hannah Butler asks, what's your 5 favorite perfumes? That's a lot of perfumes. Let's see. My husband got me Chanel No. 5 like for Christmas a couple years ago, and I feel like that's just a classic like lady fragrance. I pretty much just wear that on like special occasions like anniversaries or Valentine's Day. That's one. I really like Clinique Happy. My brother actually got me that a few years ago, and I like it. It's a nice like bright, fresh, classic scent. I also really like the Elizabeth and James. There's like a white one and a black one, I think. The white one I think is great for spring and if you like floral scents, and the black one I think is really great for winter, or if you like more like dark, kind of like amber fragrances. I really like the fragrances that Anthropologie carries. They carry various ones. My sister got me a perfume, I think it's from a company called Happenstance, I think, or Happenstance Perfumes or something. Very floral, light scent, love that. Another one that I haven't actually owned, I've only had like samples of it or like I smell it when I'm in Nordstrom's, is the Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt fragrance. Jo Malone perfumes are kind of expensive, so I don't actually own it, but every time I go by the counter I always ask for a sample, and like, I like it. It smells really good. It's very kind of like a woodsy, like beachy kind of scent, and a lot of people say it's a summery scent, but I think you could wear it all year round. It's like woodsy but fresh. Love that. I think that was 5, maybe 6. I don't know. I like all those perfumes. BD Light asks, any YouTuber crushes? I don't think so. I don't watch a lot of like male YouTubers really, and the ones I do watch are like family vloggers, so they're like married with kids and I'm married, so like I don't really have a crush on any YouTubers. Mundi Moni, I'm not saying any of these names right. I'll have like from Instagram, so I'm not butchering it too bad. How has living in San Diego been? I really enjoy San Diego. I moved out here about 6 years ago now for college, and then met my husband, got married, got a job, and stayed here. I really do like it here. The weather's amazing, you're near all the beaches, there's tons of great restaurants. It's a really great city. The only downside is, like, if you've ever lived outside of California, you realize how expensive it is to live in California, so that's kind of the only downside, and also I'm pretty far away from our families, which is kind of a downside, but San Diego itself is a great, great city to visit or to live in. My sister, TLAP12, asks, who's your favorite sibling? With like that emoji that's like a wry smile. You are Teresa. You guys heard it here. Teresa's my favorite sibling, guys. Mundi Moni, I'm not saying it right, again, asks, when will you release another music cover? I would love to do another music cover. The tough thing is I don't really have all the equipment to do it as well as I did. If you didn't know, I did a Coldplay cover for Sky Full of Stars, gosh, like a year ago now. Super fun, really great. I recorded that when my brother was living in San Diego, and he has like a whole like music recording setup, so we were able to do that. And so now that he doesn't live here, I don't really have access to that really good equipment. But as soon as I can do that, I would love to make another music video cover. Or maybe we could do one that's like a little bit less produced. I don't know, what do you guys think? Or maybe leave songs I should cover down below. I don't know, I'd love to do it again, but I don't have a release date. Bryson asks, is it true that Bart is part wolf? Don't tell anyone. Jen asks, where are your top 3 places you want to visit in the US? Where do I want to visit in the US? I think I'll pick places that I've never been, because there's places that I've been to that I'd like to visit again. But places that I've never been to that I'd like to visit, probably Maine. Here Maine is beautiful. I would love to visit there. Also, like I've been in this area but not spent much time, like Santa Barbara area. I'd love to go there for a little while. One more. Alaska would be cool. Caitlin, who used to make videos with me, her husband's actually from Alaska, and she's visited several times, and I was talking about how like gorgeous and beautiful it is. So yeah, that'd be cool to go there too. Then HR 1426 asks, besides your wedding, what has been your favorite memory so far in your marriage? Also, if you're down, I'd love to know the story of how you met. Well, I'll start with the second question first. So Matt and I met, Matt's my husband, we met in college. He was actually a senior when I was a freshman. Scandalous. But we met, so we both went to a small film school, and when I first got to the school, they were working on a production of a web series called Bump, and Matt was actually the head writer, and I got hired, I guess, as the second AD. So we were working together on that, and one day we just started talking about like really obscure movies, and I mentioned a movie like saying like, oh, none of you have ever watched this, and Matt had, and I thought that was like so random and weird that like both of us had seen this like super obscure, like dark movie. So yeah, and then we just got to talking, and the rest is history, as they say. And then besides your wedding, what's been your favorite memory so far in your marriage? I think one of the blessings that Matt and I have as a couple is that we travel really well together, which sounds like really weird, but I know some people that just like lose it when they travel, or just like get really upset or flustered when things don't go right. So when Matt and I were in Europe a couple years ago, it's kind of like a weird memory because it's not like happy, but I just like, it makes me think of like how much I love Matt. So we were in Turin, Italy, which I'm sorry if you live in Turin and you love it. It was a terrible experience, but we were like wandering around for like hours, and we were lost and stuff. And like looking back, it's like funny now. It's like this major like bonding experience, but it made me thankful for him that he didn't just like lose it. And I feel like I didn't lose it either, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't answer this question very well. Last question from Ooh La La asks, what are your 5 favorite items in your home? Oh my goodness. Well, Matt and Bart, that's 2. Thought you could trick me. Okay, Matt, Bart, favorite items in my home. Like pictures, do pictures count? I have like kind of like a nice like collage wall of like places. That's probably favorite. Our book, Max said our book collection. Yeah, our book collection. We have a pretty sizable book collection. Like, we need to get another shelf because it's exploding. Oh, we have a really good brown leather chair. Bart's laying on it right now. We got it at Marshall's, and there was like a scratch in the leather on the back, so they took $100 off of it. So it was a good deal, looks really good, and like it's the back of the chair, like no one sees it. So that was 5 things. Okay, I think that's it. Those are all your questions for this Q&A video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to leave other questions you'd like me to answer in videos. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That's usually where I pull questions from for these videos. Hit the subscribe button, guys. It's free, and you'll see new content from me every Wednesday and Friday. I think that's all I wanted to say. Stay bougie, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.